at the end, people will be fed, and that's what really counts. So, thank you so much for joining us tonight at the virtual Chef's Gala. Thanks for taking a chance on us like this, and hopefully you're having some fun and eating some good food as you're helping us raise some funds to help feed your neighbors in need. If you've attended the gala before, you know that this is our chance to be together and to be with you in person, and thank you for all your support. I really miss seeing you face to face, giving me hugs and just expressing how humble I feel and how grateful for all the support that you give us. But, so much of life in the last 10 months has been upside down, crazy, challenging, disappointing. And like all of you, Second Harvest had to adapt, stretch, strain, and do what needed to be done this year. We ramped up to distribute 1 million pounds more food than we ever did before. We helped thousands more people than we've ever done before. And it's really been a huge effort by this small team of dedicated employees. And I am so incredibly proud of my team and how they stepped up and got the work done. So my team at Second Harvest is amazing. So now we've got a short video to help you get a better idea of what we do and why we do it. I hope you enjoy it, and thanks again for all your support.
Okay, thank you, Sue. Yes, this is
Working for Second Harvest is an extremely rewarding job because at the end of every day you know that regardless of how the day went, people got food. People coming for help at Second Harvest and our other programs all over the region are people who, for whatever reason, are finding that they don't have enough resources to meet their own basic needs.
Well, there's multiple reasons that people experience food insecurities. That could be a change in their income, a loss of a job, or even a change in the size of their household. And they're just needing that little extra help to get by.
A lot of people have unexpected bills that may come up. They may be underemployed, unemployed. A lot of the people we serve are children, which obviously are in the workforce, and also seniors. I think living on fixed incomes are probably make up the majority of the people that we serve right now.
Well, we saw this on Facebook, and we thought it was good because we have, 3 children at home, and my wife isn't working, but I'm the only one working, so it would come in handy to help feed, the 3 kids that we have at home. It'll allow us to have more portions for kids for dinner. It definitely helps, the less fortunate people like us that are living off of one income that have to pay, our rent and everything. And then, it's tough to save, but I mean, food does usually come second when you have other bills to pay.
Most people that are coming to the food shelf for those various reasons are very grateful for the food that they get and some of the random items, including personal hygiene products, toilet paper, even a birthday cake if someone in their family has a birthday.
Food banks were originally set up to glean produce that was otherwise not usable in a system. That kind of morphed into more retail goods like canned goods and stuff like that will get donated by manufacturers or retailers. The food banks will kind of hold those products and then see what food shelves, group homes, soup kitchens, stuff like that need, and pretty much be the middleman in getting that food from the donors to the end people that are in need of food.
We are the wholesaler of the charitable food system to other organizations all over the north central region of Minnesota.
We typically have probably 750,000 pounds of food in our building at any one time, so that allows us to be very nimble and get that food to where it needs very quickly.
The Second Harvest is ready to respond to a crisis, whether it's local or national, because we have the resources and the reserves to meet that need. One of the new ways the Second Harvest has been working to get food out in all the rural communities in this area that we serve are operating what we're calling mobile pantries or pop-up pantries. And that's a way for Second Harvest to bring food right out to people where they are, to meet people where they are. We can bring a truck out to a small community, find a partner in that community, whether it's a school or a park or a city hall or a whatever organization we can find that has the place and the ability to mobilize some volunteers, we can bring out food so that people in that community can get served locally, right there where they live. It's a major team effort to get the food out to people who need it. The small staff at Second Harvest could never do the work that needs to be done without an army of volunteers.
It's not just the volunteers in our building that help pack the food or distribute the food. It's also the volunteers at the food shelves that deal directly with the public. They're very helpful to us.
People who want to give of their time to help their community are mobilized by the work here at Second Harvest and work to help us pack food, distribute food, and any other jobs that need to be done. It's a fabulous way for people to give back to their community and help Second Harvest get food out to people who need it.
We've been monetary donors for some time, but I certainly was looking forward to the time when the youngest is old enough to come and volunteer, because that's important to me that we all give back to the community, and for the kids to know that they have the power to change someone's life.
People who want to help Second Harvest can donate food or funds, they can volunteer, or they can speak out and advocate for hungry people in our country, in our region, and locally.
All right, thank you. This is the Second Harvest North Central Food Bank 11th Annual Chef's Gala. And I'm Aaron Brown, your host for the evening. You just heard some of the important words about Second Harvest North Central Food Bank. Next, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors who have been instrumental in helping us put together our events. And so please, let's hear from them now. Do I need to say anything?
You could do the totals if you like.
Okay.
Otherwise, the next question should be public information.
Okay. I don't have the totals, so.
The Gigazone from
Okay. All right. All right, next we're going to hear from Paul Bunyan Communications.
The Gigazone from Paul Bunyan Communications delivers the fastest, most reliable internet you can get. Upgrade to the secure fiber optic speed you need. Fiber-powered internet with Gigazone Blast Wi-Fi lets you stream HD video in one room, download an album in another, Snapchat in here, or dominate the latest game in here, all at once. That's the fast, reliable power of fiber. Get in the Gigazone, featuring Gigazone Blast Wi-Fi. Contact Paul Bunyan Communications today.
All right, thanks. And next we're going to hear from Super One Foods.
All of us at Super One Foods would like to say thank you. Thank you for shopping with us here each and every day and making it a joy to come to work.
You've allowed us to give back to the local communities we serve for the past 40 years. Each year, we raise and donate hundreds of thousands of dollars in support to the charities and food shelves, youth organizations, and various athletic events.
From all of us at Super One Foods, thank you.
And then we're proud to serve you locally every day with low prices and better choices.
All right, thanks, and thank you to our sponsors for helping the Second Harvest North Central Food Bank. This is the Chef's Gala, and I have an update on the numbers. And this is exciting because things have changed. So still in first place is Jim Houlihan with $6,985 pledged. But coming from out of nowhere, in second place is Katie Vance with $5,790. She's only a little ways behind Jim. And just behind her is Chris Riley with $5,050 pledged. Still in the back, but making some progress is Megan Callan. She's at $1,770 pledged to her name. And the competition is not over, because right now we are going to visit with our chefs. But I want to tell them before I cut to the chefs about a challenge, because this can all change quickly. Thanks to the efforts made by our celebrity chefs, we've already met our original challenge match, totaling $10,000, made by Paul Bunyan Communications, Bond and Devitt, Wealth Partners, and Super One Foods, and Tony and Crystal Saratori. Thank you for that. But we've received notice of an additional $5,000 from Daryl and Audrey Erdman, Lady Slipper Fund, and anonymous donor. These donors want you to match their challenge by giving your biggest gift yet to your favorite chef. As soon as we raise $5,000, so we're starting at zero now, as soon as we get to $5,000, these donors will apply their gifts to the leading chef, which means a chef who catches up has a real chance at taking the whole thing. So give a gift now to help us meet this challenge. And I think this is an appropriate time to visit with our celebrity chefs and find out what they're willing to do, what they're willing to make happen to get this to work. So first we go to Jim with his chicken cacciatore in progress. Jim, what are you going to offer? What do you have to say for the people still undecided about who the greatest celebrity chef is tonight? Oh no. Oh, well, Julia has had some difficulty in the kitchen. We hope that he is okay. But that's Jim Houlihan's kitchen anyway, where there is currently various things going on. Let's look at one of the other options here. So Jim's put his offer out there to support him. Let's go to Chris, because Chris, I think, was gonna do something here. What were you gonna do, Chris? Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, we got some chefs. They're having some audio problems, but I can relay a question for you if you have one. Uh-huh. How hot does the oil have to be? Oh, he's got a fire. He's got a, oh no, and then we lost Chris. Okay, so I'm sure he's fine, right? Yeah. What did I say at the beginning? No fire. It was in the instructions. Yeah, don't start a fire. Well, hopefully Chris is okay. We'll reconnect with Chris and get back to him soon. Let's go to Megan. Megan Callan. What's your pitch at the end here, Megan? What are you going to do? You're muted there, Megan. Megan.
I can unmute her.
Yeah, she's muted. Oh, they still can't hear them? Okay. Okay. There you are, Megan. Just barely, yes. Did you have, what were you gonna, oh, she's gone. Okay. Why don't we, oh, there she is. So Megan, how did your meal come? What do you have to say? Why should people support you? You could use a little help. Yeah, yes. Nice.
Yeah. Do tonight, we're going to partner up with this. Margie and I are going to make the most scrumptious looking meal. I mean, it might not taste good, but it's going to look really good.
That's what counts.
We're also taking truth or dares. So what we're doing right now, we got a couple tricks up our sleeves. And if you want to send in some like truth or dares or anything, we're here. We're ready to make some money. Yep.
Nice. All right. That's the spirit. Well, we will pass along any of that. I see that Chris is back. How are you doing there? Oh no. Are you all right there, Chris?
I'm fine. I'm fine. The kitchen's still here. I would like everyone to know that I donated one eyebrow and some forearm hair to Second Harvest tonight, and I very much appreciate your dollar donations. For my pride, which is singed at the moment.
Well, Chris has been willing to take the heat in the kitchen, and he's got the scars and chars to show for it. So way to go, Chris. Let's visit with our fourth chef, Katie Bennis, aka Ursula from The Little Mermaid. And Katie, what's your pitch for the viewers at home in the final moments of our Chef's Challenge?
Well, I guess I find that people might oil up their pockets a little bit if I treated them with a song. So, being that Ursula is a songstress, and I love to sing, I've amended some of the words from her very famous song, Poor Unfortunate Souls, to share with all of you. And also to share with my competitors.
Let's hear it.
Hold on. We're lubricating. All right. If you want to win the crown, my dears, you've got to give it all. Cook the chicken in the costume. Go ahead and have a ball. Jim made Chris. I think I got him, guys. The chef is on a roll. You poor unfortunate.
Wow. Well, I will give you a round of applause from here at the Ripe Center. That is an amazing musical conclusion. You're getting a round of applause from the other chefs as well. They are duly impressed, though not deterred. I think they are all still playing to win. And so why don't we next look at... Oh, sure. Did they not hear that? Oh, okay, let's do that. Hey, Megan, I'm told that they didn't hear your pitch and who's with you in the kitchen. Could you repeat that information for us?
Absolutely. We've got Chef Marcus Kellen here.
Hey, Marcus.
Look at him right here, and he is going to be the secret to all of this scrumptious food that we're serving up tonight. But as long as we got you guys here, Marky had a good idea Yeah, he thought that maybe some of our donors tonight would want to take a ride on the Joyride bus, 3 hours on the Joyride bus. And, it's like we'll look at the donations here, and if that's something that they want to do, we're happy to chauffeur you for 3 hours anytime, anywhere. 3 hours is yours.
Wow, well, that's very generous. Thank you, Megan. That's a great incentive to kick a few dollars towards Megan's efforts. Remember, all dollars for the competition go towards the Second Harvest North Central Food Bank. It's an important part of their strategy to help meet the need in the community for food this upcoming year. So thank you, Megan. And Jim, I understand they didn't hear all of, did you have was that Julia Childs in your kitchen?
You know, I did have Julia.
Well, I'm certain that they did. But she looked like she was badly injured. Is she okay?
Well, hang on here, Aaron. She was badly injured. Hang on. You know, first of all, I wasn't exactly sure who that was. When I came back, there was this old lady running out. And here's, on her apron, she has blood. And actually, there is this finger that she caught. So I don't know how she is. Wow, I was right. I don't know what to say.
Oh, well, that's totally sanitary. Yeah, that's great. And that's a great pitch, I think.
I think she's running through again. Hang on. Can you hear her?
There she goes. Oh my. Well, she's spry.
Some people hog the limelight, and Julia apparently is one of them.
Yes. And but looking really well given her current status.
Well, I'd say she's got a big head over it.
Oh, Jim. Well, there you go. There's Jim Houlihan. He's one of our leaders on the board tonight. You can help support Second Harvest by voting for Jim, and by default or in association with that a one finger missing Julia Child, who I believe is no longer with us, but has rejoined us for one night only. So that's very exciting.
It's not all about me. It's about the folks that we help feed, and really tonight it's about our donors. So I would encourage them to keep donating because it's not all about me.
That's right. That's right. And every single dollar you give any of our 4 celebrity chefs goes to the Second Harvest North Central Food Bank. It makes a huge difference in the lives of our communities right now. Lots of people have come to depend on temporary assistance from the food bank during these difficult times. Our 4 chefs are still cooking. Are we ready to? Let's look at the total. So the totals have changed. First place, we have $8,270 for Jim Houlihan. Second place is Katie Bennett with $6,390, and Chris is at $5,675, and Megan is crawling her way back up at $2,305. So there's still a little bit of a close race there at the top. Jim's out ahead, Katie's just behind him, and Chris just behind her, with Megan still doing a good job of climbing out of the cellar and getting back in this game. So, and every dollar matters. Every dollar makes a difference. Have we met our goal for the challenge?
Pretty close.
We're close. We're not yet to the $5,000 since our challenge was issued. So we need just a little bit more support for our chefs and for the Second Harvest Food Bank. Let's revisit and say hello to our stage chefs. We have with us Bob Hansen, Bob Klein, and Sarah Richards. They're local chefs and pastry artists from this community, and they are instrumental in helping the Chef's Gala event over recent years, and they're here tonight as a panel of guests. Any comments on what you've seen from the final pitch of our celebrity chefs? How do you think they're doing?
thought they did a lot better than I expected.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to be struggling, but kind of seemed to be coming in together. I'll eat all the dishes.
Yeah. You're not at all concerned by the finger? It's a normal thing that happens time to time in the culinary industry. Absolutely. What about the luminary legend Julia Child visiting the program tonight?
You know, I watched many shows of hers, and I was kind of shocked to see her, but, I was happy to see her.
Yeah.
Back for one night.
I was glad to see her up and around too. It's been a while, so that's good. And of course, we had the big musical number from Katie Bennis, which is something that no one else here did tonight, and I think it's probably better that most of us did. Unfortunately, Katie's in a position to deliver. No, Katie, I wasn't joking about you. I was saying the rest of us should not deliver a musical number, but it's good that Katie did. She's the only qualified individual to deliver a musical number this evening, and she came through. So if you want to support that, you can support Katie. Chris and his beautiful family are just hanging out there, and he's really paid the price of an eyebrow and some arm hair to make tonight happen. Only a small fire. His kitchen appears. Oh my! Yeah, ooh, look at that! It's steaming. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, he's got quite the thing going on there. So you can support Chris, or you can support Megan and the work that they're doing there to stir and mix the delicious dish. They look like they've created quite a dish there as well. So it's time now to plate the food. So chefs, if you can hear me, and that's never a given, if you can hear me, plate your food. And we will soon go around and have a household member in each place that's been designated as the taster. It is their life that is on the line as the chefs plate the food, and we're going to watch in order, starting with Jim. The family members consume the food and give their frank and honest assessments. So Jim, I don't know if you can hear me. Jim, who will be doing your tasting tonight? All right, Owen. So Owen, give it a chomp. What do you think? And Allie too. Great. Ooh. Oh. Oh man. Okay, dig in. I hear some very good subms. It looks like Jim was a success. So thank you both for tasting, and they appear to be healthy. They're even going back for more bites, so that's a good sign. Yes, they are upright and doing well. So that's good to see. Thank you, Jim. Let's go to our next chef. Let's talk to Chris. Chris, who are your tasters?
My tester is the youngest, bravest man I know, Liam Riley. Say hello, Liam.
Hi.
Hi, Liam.
Do you want to taste what I cooked tonight?
Yes.
Yes. What do you think? Gonna be good?
Yeah.
A little piece of pepper and a little pasta with it. Give it a try. Ooh, it's hot.
What do you think, Liam?
Super
You gotta say
Super good.
All right.
All right.
Looks like super good is the vote from Liam. So that is super good is a great score. So thank you, Chris. Let's go next to Megan. And Megan, who will be tasting your dish? There you go.
There you go.
Maybe we can.
Oh, you're plating now. Okay, let's go to Katie. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go to Katie while Megan finishes plating up her dish. So, Katie, what's the story in your kitchen?
All right. Well, I just finished plating. I'd like.
Okay, there he goes. He's getting into it. Looks like a winner. All right. He did not have a choice.
Look, I can't fit in my chair with my tentacles on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's normally Ursula is underwater. It doesn't have to sit in a chair, so that's probably that works. Yeah. Yeah. So very good. Well, thank you, Katie. Very very nicely done. And I don't think he had much of a choice in how he answered, but I appreciate that he appears well. That's good. Lovely plating. Thank you, Megan. How are things with you? Are we ready? Is she loading the chicken cacciatore into a giant wine glass or a martini glass, to be more accurate? Yeah, you're muted there, Megan, so I can't hear you. But wow, well that's great. That's a mixed drink for the whole family, right there. That's what that is.
Feeding an army here.
Oh wow!
We believe in family-style dinners, and this should feed about 15 people.
Look at all the forks coming in there. Holy cow! And how are they doing? How is the food? Disembodied hand? Okay. Oh, beautiful. Well presented. Thank you very much. Thank you, Megan, and thank you to our celebrity chefs. We have another final word from the board president of the Second Harvest North Central Food Bank, Mike Steffen. Mike, why don't you come up here?
Thanks, Aaron. Just as in everything at the food shelf and the food bank, we overcome, and the staff there overcomes all the time, and the families that we help overcome their need for food. And I just want to thank everybody who has helped make this happen tonight and pulled us off in the first time we've ever had to do something like this. So it's an honor to be the board president of the food bank. It's an honor to work with Sue Esty, who puts this stuff on, helps make this happen, leads the way. I want to thank all of our celebrity chefs at home for allowing us to come into their houses and cook for us and help raise some funds. So thank you all very, very much. I want to also thank Art Unlimited for helping us come up with this idea. Without their guidance on this probably wouldn't have been pulled off. Wise Guy Images for doing the video for us. I also want to thank Aaron Brown for ad-libbing, for making this thing happen, for working through all the technical difficulties. You did an amazing job, so thank you very much for that. Also want to thank our real live chefs, the guys who are and ladies who are getting it done every single day. Thank you in the past as well. They're the ones that make our in-person galas happen, all that they do. So thank you all for being here again as well. And last but not least, when I heard this idea, I got kind of excited, but I was also a little bit nervous. But it's amazing what got accomplished, I think, tonight with the direction of Trish Zimmerman. If it wasn't for her, this wouldn't have been pulled off. We probably maybe would have pushed it off, like a lot of things happened this year. And I think this year allows us to figure out and expand and grow as an organization and see exactly what we can get accomplished. So thanks again, Trish, for making this thing happen, and thank everybody who was involved. It was I think it was awesome. It was great. So thank you. Thanks again.
All right, thank you, Mike. That's wonderful, and thanks to everybody involved. I think we need one more look at our totals for the evening. Let's see how those celebrity chefs are doing with their final pitches now in. Well, the money's coming in, and in first place now still Still coming up way on top is Jim Houlihan, $13,470 in first place. Second place, making progress, but falling a little bit behind, Katie Bennis, $7,440. Chris Riley is in third with $6,780. And Megan Calvin is making a very nice showing with $3,580. All going towards the Second Harvest North Central Food Bank as part of this Chef's Gala fundraiser. Okay, so Jim Houlihan is your winner. He is your Celebrity Chef of the Year for 2021. He will be receiving the cutting board and knife. And I would also recommend, though it's not included in the prize, a knife safety class. Some kind of protective training to prevent the finger detachment we witnessed earlier tonight. That would be just some advice. You don't have to take it, of course. But Jim, do you have any words as you accept this award? Thank you, Jim. Congratulations. And I can also pass along that we have met our goal, not only for the challenge, we've met the challenge goal, which means our donors will provide a $5,000 match, and our total for the evening is $62,505. That exceeds our $50,000 goal. And it doesn't have to end there, because you can still donate. And spread this these dollars even farther. Every one of those dollars provides 4 meals to someone in need, and that is what we're here tonight to do. So thank you, everybody involved in the program tonight. Lots of hands behind the scenes. We apologize for our technical issues, but we did tell you at the beginning that we were likely to have something go wrong, and indeed that's what happened. We made our way through, and that's how the community works. That's how we pull together and succeed. So continue supporting Second Harvest Food Bank. As the year goes on, things will get better, and more people can volunteer and get involved in so many ways to help this organization do its work. Thank you to our celebrity chefs, to our premier chefs, and all the people, all the staff involved in making this night happen. I'm Aaron Brown. This has been the Second Harvest North Central Food Bank Chef's Gala, and we hope to see you again in the future. Thank you for the support, and have a wonderful night.